The next verse is Karpanya doshopahata svabhavaha pruchhami tvam dharma sammudachetaha yat shreyasyat nishchitam bruhitan me shishyasteham shadi mam tvam prapannam. Arjuna, having explained how he was feeling at that given point in time, instead of being enthusiastic about the fact that the time had actually come where he could take the revenge, he was now not wanting to fight. He saw the futility of the victory because he saw the enormity of destruction that was required in order for him to win the war. And not only the enormity of destruction, but also the people who were involved. The people were all the people that he loved very much. He considered his own people. And now that which was a situational problem of what to do at that given point in time, he found it too difficult to fight. He further has a problem. His situational problem evolves into a problem about fundamental existence. Okay? And this is where he says, in fact, fundamental problem for what? The fundamental problem is about your sense of non-fulfillment, your sense of inadequacy. Somehow something seems to be missing in life. Otherwise we think, oh, we are not going to be facing during our lifetime a choice of whether to fight a war or not. So this problem is something which only Arjuna was facing, and it is something which is unique only to him. In fact, this was a situational problem of Arjuna, but behind that situational problem was a fundamental problem. A fundamental problem where he recognizes that no matter what he does, if he wins, he sees that it's a no-win situation, because if he wins, no matter how much it comes along with enjoyment of kingdom and having a good life, it doesn't mean anything much to him. That cannot solve his problem of feeling sorrow or feeling the sense of non-fulfillment of having done what he had done. And if he doesn't fight the war, and if he just lets the Duryodhana and his brothers take the kingdom and enjoy the kingdom, even that is not very desirable, because he is making them just get away with all the wrongs. So which any given way he looks, he finds that he is against a deadlock. He doesn't see how, whether he chooses one thing or the other, how he would basically be happy or he would be fulfilled. And this, at any given point in time, many of us have somehow felt. Okay? No matter how much money you have, no matter what position you have, no matter how so-called successful you are in the vision of everybody else, but if you really look into your own feeling, you always have a certain sense of lack. Okay? And that certain sense of lack, it's very difficult to fill. In fact, something is not in place. That is the feeling that most of us have. In spite of the fact that generally we human beings, we have two kinds of pursuits. One is artha, which is security, and the other is kama, the pleasures. Your sense of security could be your money, your job, your relationships. They can be the source of your security, and you're keeping on seeking those things in order for you to feel fulfilled. But not only that, you also have pursuit of kama. The kama pursuit is all the pleasures that we are going after. We all like to go for vacations, we like to do sports, music, entertainment. Entertainment has become a multi-million-dollar industry. Okay, because different instruments, different shows, and that is something to keep you amused, and you want new and new methods to keep yourself amused. And in spite of spending so much time and money and effort for your amusement, you still feel not everything is at place. There are some people who then somehow begin to follow certain, they have desires, and they have also uh, different securities fulfilled, and they go after those different desires by looking at the righteousness. They don't go against righteousness, they follow a certain values in and ethics in order to achieve what they are looking for. But in spite of that, in spite of following the right means for getting things that you are looking for, still people don't feel totally satisfied. That's why some people ask this question, that I have been so good all my life, I have not done anything wrong, and still why these kind of things happen to me. Okay, so no matter what you do, whether you go after security, you go after pleasures, you go out of for ethics, you still feel a sense of lack. So how do you fill that sense of lack? And that's exactly the question that Arjuna is having at this given point in time, that his situational problem has turned to a fundamental problem of existence. कार्पण्यदोषोपहतस्वभावः पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसम्मूढचेताः यच्छ्रेयस्यात् निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं शाधि मां त्वां प्रपन्नम्.